It is very easy for me to admit that in all honesty, the situations that confront our people are understandable. They do not always have savings or enough savings, and then the intent and persistence of unemployment wanes these days with fury and fleece anyway. It is really a challenge when shocks come into people's lives, shocks that require almost immediate response. And by shocks we can speak of the loss of a loved one, a medical emergency, or as Mr. Rosenberg just said a while ago, a parent who's anxious to find money to send a child to university or to allow for some measure of training. Sometimes, of course, these shocks can be a threat to your livelihood. For instance, for a fisherman, your boat has gotten damaged, or you may need a new engine simply because of theft. For a taxi driver, you may be experiencing a rough month with you having to spend money on your children's school books, and then you're faced with 2 flat tires, or your radiator is giving you problems, and it's difficult to get cash to deal with those situations. These financial crunches are obviously not very easy for the poor, because we know that access to finance is often based on savings. It becomes a challenge for those who do not have to overcome a difficult situation. The government recognizes that access to capital through responsive financial institutions is really a prerequisite for wealth creation. It is this for all countries.
It is necessary to create a framework for businesses, entrepreneurs, and micro-enterprises to access credit and participate in the formal economy. Most job growth stems from small and medium-sized enterprises. This is the lifeblood of every prosperous and resilient economy. And every business needs capital to grow. Every dollar invested in small business is compounded by that individual business contribution to the economy.